So, getting back to what we were saying, how big would you say it was? Estimate.
I'd say from looking out the window, just kind of being able to see shadows, it had to have been at least like 6 to 7. But that was kind of looking at it against the background.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say probably a little bit closer to 6.5, 7 feet.
Okay.
And then it was just kind of gone.
Has they ever come up like super close to the house? Like there's a report down in Kentucky with the Nunnally family where this one was a wild man, and it was actually coming up like on the porch, like jerking at the doorknobs, growling at the windows, throwing rocks and shit at the house.
We've never had anything like that. Never had anything that I know of up on the porch. I know there are times where I'm fairly certain it's probably pretty close in the backyard.
Have you ever found like any like prints or anything on the property?
Yeah.
Any like photographs that you've taken of them?
I don't know if they did or not.
The heel prints, we saw them. I don't know if we took pictures.
Yeah, they came out the day after. When I heard the pines.
Yeah.
When we had the pines incident, like when I heard it out there, they came out the day after. It was the day after, a couple days after.
Yeah, I mean,
they went out there and checked it out. And they could, they were able to find them and see them, and that was a pretty decent
big stride. Yeah.
Was you able to even stride it out? I mean, you're what, 6'5"?
No, I couldn't. I mean, it was a good stride. It was definitely more. I would have had to have really stretched to actually do the stride.
But you couldn't walk it naturally.
No, not naturally. No.
And then, so that night though, we had the tree branch thrown through the woods. Like we had come back outside, we were seeing out that end of the porch, and we were looking out that way. And at the time, like there was a light on the back of the barn too, so we were looking out that way, and all of a sudden, like my friend, like his truck door slammed shut.
Mm-hmm.
His truck door wasn't open.
You think it could have been someone out here messing around?
No, because we searched everything, and there was
nothing taken from inside.
Nope. We checked the barn, we checked my truck, we checked everything, we checked all around. The grass was dewy enough that you could see footprints, and there was nothing. No boot or shoe prints, no anything, not anything around the truck, nothing. And then, so again, like, we sat out here for a while, and then all of a sudden, like, all the animals will start again. You're like, okay, it's gone. Like, nothing is scarier than dead quiet.
Exactly, I agree. I mean, tonight, when we was back over in the pines, it got deathly quiet. There wasn't even no bugs, no frogs, no birds.
Yeah.
It was just quiet, and he noticed it before I did. And then earlier tonight, we found a nest about a half mile, 3/4 of a mile that way north of here, and it was so bad that our cameraman got scared and left. They had someone come get her, and and then when we was inside the nest and we was videoing it, he heard something off immediately. Like, how far was it you heard it?
I don't know, probably 70 feet maybe to the back towards this way.
Yeah, because he was on drag and security, and me and the cameraman was investigating the nest, and he heard it off to his left because he was facing south. From what you've told me and everything, I do believe, for them to be coming up like this close to the house and everything, like right there's the cars. That's where that's where the door slam happened.
Mm-hmm.
Was it on the far passenger side?
Mm-hmm. It was parked probably about where it is now.
Yeah, it's usual spot.
It's usually where it parks. Maybe a little bit farther this way.
I would be,
that's the closest that we know of.
That's not even 50 feet from the front porch. I would be very wary of these creatures and everything. I mean, I don't think that they'd ever go and show you any harm or anything unless they were provoked.
Well, and like we are pretty mindful. I don't know if it's like respectful. Like we, you know, like when we were out there, you know, we were messing around in the woods at night. We heard that like